Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Rivals Ascension EMEA Invitational. I am a Narwhal. We are back with week 4 of preliminaries with some of the final games wrapping up, and I'm joined by the what? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm casting today instead of being my normal production, so I'm excited and intrigued on how all of this is going to go today.
Yeah, we have a couple games lined up today. I think probably the big headliner game. We have Planet Sainage. I believe it's against X Oblivion. That's correct. Double
X
checking my notes.
Oblivion actually ended up taking the first placement spot in bracket A, meaning they have an automatic move on to semifinals, and then Ascended ended up taking the second place slot, while they get to end up playing quarterfinal playoffs.
It's Insomnia. I'm getting my teams mixed up.
You're talking about today's game. Sorry, yeah,
today's games. Yeah, we got Planet Sainage versus Insomnia. I think the big thing is that this is kind of the decider of how this bracket is going to be in terms of seeding. Right now, Insomnia pretty much the favorites to take seed number 1, but if Planet Sainage does manage to take this game, there is a chance Donkor could actually snipe the spot for seed 1. So that's a pretty important game coming into the day.
Oh yeah, I'm very intrigued to see this game. I know Insomnia being an Ignite team in EMEA, they have a lot of experience when it comes to anything of this format, along with Planet Sainage. I know that they're only a top 32 team. However, from what we've seen from them so far and what we've seen from them in previous like MRCs and Ignite, they have been a pretty strong contender, like all of these players alone.
Let's go!
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Do you have any predictions going into this game? Any comps you think might pop up? How the pace of this game might go?
Ooh. So, personally, I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct, Insomnia likes to ban EMEA. So I'm expecting a lot of EMEA. Like,
I'm so curious how this will fucking
right off the
play out. This is crazy.
Sainage, it's kind of a tricky one. I'm not entirely sure what comps they normally run, because they are running a little bit of new players. Like, I see that they introduced Slime, who I believe was on Pluvia at one point. So they might be changing up who they're playing for this one.
Yeah, that's the only addition.
So this one's going to be an interesting one, to say the least.
You got a big name team versus a bit of a wild card. This should be a pretty fun match, I think. Do we know first map just yet, or we're still waiting on that?
I believe it's going to be Convergence map specifically, but the map did just start a moment ago. So
show it.
We're just waiting
starting
on our end.
Let's go.
Alrighty, so we will.
Oh, my mic was so quiet. Holy shit! I should be way louder now.
Tournament so far. Any big surprises you've had so far in your tournament predictions?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like on the EMEA side, I really
hope it's not too loud.
Predicted / expected the outcome that we currently have now. In terms of like the America side, there was a lot of intriguing things that have happened. We've had one team.
Let's go.
Are one above all players, but they've ended up doing like phenomenal, beating the #1 team in America, or in MRC specifically, season 2.5. Right off the rip, like I expected. I didn't expect Johnny to be banned right off the rip. I thought they were going to be banning EMEA over on the Insomnia side.
Banned. And then saving the Johnny for them as well. So we did see this a bit from Insomnia in some of their games last I casted, since Human Torch did seem to be a pretty good power pick for Daemon. So I imagine we're going to see it. Luna is saved as well for the side of Sainage. That makes sense. Luna Loki bans, so I'm trying to harass the support pool.
I was gonna say they can't pair the. I was gonna say Sainage does not have Loki though, so they are not able to have him be used to take anyone's abilities.
Let's see what next ban is. Seems a lot of support bans though. Is that?
Yeah,
Psylocke?
Ooh, it looks like they're hovering.
Okay.
Ooh, they banned Cloak.
Interesting. Taking out one of the. It's a lot of support bans actually. That's 3 support bans from Sainage. Is there gonna be another? I wonder. Might just be trying to choke out Cat and Greedy Nils. Given they've been pretty good performers from what I remember. There's the EMEA save. I was something you mentioned Insomnia liking to ban.
Yeah, so Sainage with keeping EMEA is they're definitely gonna be running something. They're gonna be running such a strong comp right here with EMEA, and I believe they like to pick. Who do you think they're gonna be pairing EMEA up with?
They have Torch. That's scary though.
Imagine probably something like with I don't know. A lot of tanks kind of pair well.
Why did we ban Luna first?
She works with many of the main tanks, but also the off tanks as well.
Oh, sure, that's good. Like, but I don't know why we didn't ban Loki first.
I'll have to see Mantis getting saved.
I mean, it's banned anyways. Oh, good. I was just wondering because we have like so many Luna players.
No, I don't think they've come up yet.
Okay, so the other team support line
Interesting to see the Mantis saved here. I guess they might have
to play triple support apparently.
Warlock comp?
Maybe.
The Ultron banned away, so
the Ultron.
That's why the Mantis safe. Yeah, they're gonna run Shark. Oh, they're gonna res comp.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm gonna say Insomnia is not allowed to play any of their
Oh, that's
like,
huge.
to play the huge. They want. So this might go in Insomnia's favor, or not Insomnia's favor, in Sainage's favor, where they might just be able to out heal Insomnia.
It looks like we are gonna see the Warlock Mantis team up. I guess that's why they saved the Mantis. Since do you have the revive? Not running the Star Lord. Oh nope, it's gonna be the Rocket. It's gonna be the Rocket for the armor packs to start. But it does seem we have Venom paired up with Emma Frostbitten. Odd to see Venom with this comp. Insomnia's comp is a little all over the place. You have the Warlock and what's presumably going to be a Mantis backline.
Yeah.
Then you have Torch and...
Oh, Sunless on the Bucky? Let's go. That's new.
This is a
like, for me at least, watching some scrims.
The competition we have today with, like...
Shaya Punisher is going to be scary for them.
Jeff and Warlock instead of the Mantis, the one that they had saved specifically.
Okay, let's go.
Like
Greetings.
Going for a lot more of a flyer approach, and with Jeff having that insanely long field distance, I feel like I understand why they would be going for that specifically.
Ooh.
I'm just getting taken out immediately.
Insomnia already on the point. Seems the frustration in comp. Nobody's gone down just yet.
He can TP.
That fight pushing over to the storm forever. Boys on the front line. Insomnia has
no, he's not going to.
This point, but they are going to get contested.
Oh, good.
See here, Damon up on
nice, Silas.
Totally uncontested. They're all jammed into that choke point. The enemy is going to try and shoot him down, but he gets saved by the healers. Now, Sainage is just stuck in this corridor against Johnny. I mean, there's no way.
If we hold this, it's huge. It's huge. Let's go.
Ooh,
huge.
And it looks like Sainage just barely managed to to push back Insomnia there. They lost Damon, so that now they don't have the ability to have that aerial advantage. So Insomnia has to fall back to try and recoup and see what they can do from here. And it looks like they're going back in. They're going in for round 2, going back on the site.
We have a big brawl going on here. Both Dagger using the eternal bomb. Nobody's going to die just yet. Everybody is 20 final.
Let's go! Yeah! Okay, huge rest coming in. Oh. Oh no. We can maybe get him. Nice! Nice!
So many ultimates going down here. Venom and Fluidstone popping those ultimates. Sainage looking to have an advantage in this fight. Insomnia losing members one by one. Now that Warlock is left alone and just has to probably just try and hop away. He's probably going to get picked very late. That's a brutal stagger to end off that fight.
Sainage is figuring out exactly how to keep Insomnia at bay. And from my understanding, I believe Sainage and Insomnia they often scrim each other.
We did never.
Off-season and during the tournaments, like before tournaments and stuff. So Sainage knows exactly how to counter Insomnia.
Unlucky.
That's based
that's looking.
Or through.
That's looking tough.
Just through like overall, just reviewing their plays and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see, is Sainage is going to be able to keep this up, or is Insomnia going to just keep pushing through them, slowly tearing away at their defenses here?
I mean, Diamond just seems to think
We hold
otherwise. That was a
that first point
massive
well, though.
triple kill for him with the Johnny Storm, with the Star Storm. So much damage coming out from this Johnny. I mean, he is kind of the one DPS comp, but if you're going to get away with it from anybody, it's going to be Johnny, where we already have a flank with the Psychic Seduction. Casserole, both the kickers diving in, just trying to shoot anybody you can.
Yeah, the torch definitely is a issue. He's able to make good space.
Absolutely diabolical play. There's nowhere for Zillus to run, and that's another massive team fight for Insomnia. So much momentum coming into this next fight.
I'd like to point out that I have just been given word Greedy Mills is a pro player from OG Esports.
Oh?
So we're seeing Insomnia bringing in some heavy hitters and some heavy guns.
But is he actually signed on that team?
I'm pretty sure it could be for the fact that they know Sainage knows exactly how they're going to run things.
Sainage are already looking for the fight. Storm Ultimate was committed here, but nobody goes down just yet. That focus after trying to run away now. Everybody's getting caught up in the Venom Ultimate. The double kill for Passero. Really facing down that Pro. He's got nowhere to run. Everybody on Sainage just dead yet again. Insomnia taking fight after fight.
I'm not even sure what's going on with Sainage. They just got wiped out right there. Like they just got wiped out a moment ago. Now it's I really hope that, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, personally speaking, I always root for the underdog in these situations. So I'm really hoping that Sainage figures out how to, like,
yo, the Invis cannibal.
They're being pushed back every single push that Insomnia is doing right now.
Now they're really looking for another fight here.
It's all good, it's 3 minutes. We just need to win like some team fights now, 2, 3, and it's already at the end of the game.
Going to hard commit just yet. There's a lot of ultimate available to both sides. As that final business ready to go. Years ago, Ionic Seduction trying to so many people are on the verge.
Yeah, now it's our turn, let's go.
But that Punisher ultimate is going to save him.
Or they already cut it out.
Insomnia is just gonna back off, wait out that Punisher.
Nice, we gotta pick, that's important.
No reason to fight it head on. But for now it seems nobody going down, just a couple of ultimates exchanged.
Okay, he's rezzing though.
Green Nails has to use that revive from the Warlock here, so it's a big cooldown down, but oh, here we go again. Johnny Storm ultimate. Massive
Luna, yeah.
So
this goes down.
Picking Bills off a cliff. That one got missed. Demon keeping the tornado zoning. He's just able to beat Felix in the front line. All the Felix is keeping pop off. Forever pushing forward. Shia goes down in the fight. A big kick down. The primary DPS taking out this fight. Little one Vaughn getting popped by Sainage. But everybody's just going down here. They aren't able to are not able to keep up with the raw DPS. Okay. A challenge here. Colonel Bond not doing enough. And Damon finding another one. Emma Fox left alone on this point. Insomnia making another one, and that's a decisive.
Shit! Wow.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm just kind of like in that weird shock mood because Sainage is doing so well keeping them at bay at first, but
that's weird.
Since the second or third push that Insomnia did, Sainage has just not been able to keep it up and be able to keep their defense like going strong. They are getting
let me see. Okay, they banned Phoenix and Psy and Torch. Yeah, Sunless hero pool is kind of limited right now.
At the same time.
That's why he's on Bucky and Storm. But like Storm was fine, I think. Better than Bucky probably.
Managed to build up so much momentum coming into the following fights. It seems to kind of weren't able to keep up, I think. I don't know if it was just a tempo thing or if it's just
although Bucky is good against super support.
Better play from
if he gets the hook out. But for the Punisher, I think the damage boost is just better. Like the Storm.
Switching over to the Although notably, he switched only really one switch. Passive was now on the Magneto as opposed to the Venom, so a little more of a normal composition, I'd say, instead of the Venom. The EMEA and the Magneto together are pretty powerful pair, especially with the clone ability EMEA gives to Magneto, which does a lot of damage and it's a lot of space with the bubbles in the shield. So I'm interested to see if Sainage can turn things around after a pretty brutal round one. Seems for now.
And here we go. Sainage going off with a strong start.
Naka is just getting a pretty nasty flank here, and they're just going to immediately be brawling there. Demon already coming in with no fear, but he probably should have had a little bit of fear. Immediately struck down by Sunless. That is a big hit to get this early Demon. I think got a little too greedy there, trying to look for a bit too much damage. Looking for a hook, find anything.
Looking good.
Just brawling here in this corridor. Sainage taking control of the point, and for now forever.
We have space. Nice. Good. Very good. The torch was not present that much. Like, we prevented the torch to get space. That's the issue that we had on the defense. Like after the first point, the torch just got good angles the whole time.
I am like standing up now. Like, oh my goodness. Like I said, I was standing up all the time and just seeing Sainage with sheer funness and Zealous just popping off kill after kill, eliminating Sophia. They are so close to capping first point, and I like to point out, they capped first point. They capped the first 2 points specifically well before Insomnia did on time, so Sainage is actually doing a lot better in terms of
let's go! W Punisher!
Yeah, finding a massive final judgment in that absolute clutcher of a fight. I think every ultimate got committed there and a strange portal, and I am surprised the stream stayed up after all that mayhem. But Insomnia gets wiped by Sainage. No one on Sainage is dead. That is a 6 for nothing.
Let's go.
Either is Sainage. You're rooting for the underdog. It seems the underdog came out to play. And this is looking to be very interesting. We have some switches from Insomnia back onto that Mantis Warlock combo. Although they are an Invisible Woman now. I think they, instead of the Jeff, make a bit of sense here. But for now, we have a bit of skirmishing on the front lines here forever. And here's Damon popping the Johnny Storm ultimate, but immediately gets eaten up by the Omega Meteor. Has a little bit of time left. One tornado. It's a big counter by the Magneto using the Omega Meteor to completely counter Johnny Starstorm.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. Yes. Yeah. It's working now. The Bucky ult into the Reses. Okay, they fight back well. Unlucky. Well played. The EMEA did like so much there.
Sainage got the point pretty far forward. Only a couple more meters away from capping at a very quick pace. But it seems for now, Sainage just forced to regroup, back off, and try again. But we already got another fight brewing. There's a tornado over the top demon, finding one onto the enemy support.
The torch is so scary, guys. Help the Luna. Oh my god. Nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's good.
Totally uncontested here.
Let's go grab that invis.
Absolutely brawling. Nobody's dying through all those.
Okay. Yeah, good back ult. Important back ult. Come on. Unlucky. Let's go on there. Yeah, go into those supports. We need any picks. Nice, Shire. His slime is down. Come on, nice. Come on. Get that EMEA down. It's insane. This EMEA is insane. She's not dying. Let's go.
Double kill. Everybody on Insomnia is down.
Oh, this is such a good game. Holy.
I think Sainage has realized what they did wrong previously to their prior fights when they were originally defending. So they're taking that knowledge right there and reversing it right back onto Insomnia. Insomnia now needs to figure out how are they going to be able to hold this point wherever it is, right, like on the stairs right there, or even at the very ending, or even at the very beginning. With Damon specifically being on that torch, I can see Damon continuing to do his things with what he's doing on torch, or Human Torture. And Greedy Nails and Nocta are just outright making sure they are healing this team. So I am hoping that with what they are all doing, I'm hoping that Insomnia is able to, you know, keep them at bay.
If that greedy guy is actually like
a huge Sainage fan, like what we just saw right there.
Not
Insomnia
signed.
just managed to keep them.
I mean, signed and just in there for the league. That's actually insane. But they say it's not. They have no confirmation on that.
Everybody on Sainage, everyone on Insomnia just showing up behind Sainage and just trying to essentially jump into there. Again, you're just ripping Sainage apart. Everybody on Sainage just went down. Challenge is the only one left alive, and it's such a brutal fight right outside your spawn.
Yeah, that was I think the second team wipe here in the last like 30 seconds coming from Insomnia. Insomnia just managed to team wipe them both.
Oh, what is Forever doing?
Insomnia just managed to team wipe.
Yo,
twice within like a minute.
We're going in now, boys. Huge.
How many chokes there are, but Sainage.
Let's go.
Actually finds a healer. There's another one down. 3 of the healers down. Demon as well, and Nocta falling. All down to the Eternal Bond.
If we get it through, we can win this in overtime.
And now they're pushing that point forward.
Definitely.
Finding the momentum that they needed, as we probably are going to be moving into another final fight here. Love to see Sainage has to be able to get into this push. Got about a minute on the clock to try and get this in. Basically,
come on, get. Oh, big ult from passive. Shia got Damon. Let's go, Shia. Let's go. Resto. They're resing. Meg needs to go down. Anyone needs to go down. Nocta is living to my. Nice ult. Oh.
Again, there's another Eternal Bond and the Mystical Boundary. So many ultras are getting committed to this fight. Everybody knows it's do or die right now for Planet Sainage. All somebody has to do is buy some time, and they win right here, right now.
And it looks like they are.
They have fight. There's a strange portal coming out from Sainage. It's going to buy him a lot more time here. But it seems Demon's back into this fight. Slime on the side here, just trying to output some healing. But Damon is back. They're just going to try and zone Planet Sainage off of this point. Just keep them from entering.
Oh, Shia needs to live. Tank needs to live. Nice, knocked her down. Strange needs to live. No. No. Oh, something. Ah, no, well played. Yeah. The torch found the space and then went in.
Sainage, they had the right idea. They were able to execute, but they weren't able to execute properly what they were wanting to do. Like we're seeing Shia and Sunless just like hit after hit, doing all the damage they could, but somehow they are just not able to keep up with Insomnia. Specifically, let's talk about Damon. 37-9 against against Sainage. Jeez. And then just looking at the rest of it, Forever 774 is currently chilling at 34, second top of the kill list here.
Goodness, that's just. I mean, this Torch is just putting in so much. Look at the damage, 41k. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest. Every game I have watched of Insomnia, I do not understand why people don't ban Torch on this team. That is absurd. That is so absurd what that torch is able to do. But that is round 1 over to Insomnia.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up seeing a torch ban on both sides now. Sainage, I don't think want to deal with that again. I feel like they're scared of Damon on torch now.
I'm gonna be honest, I'd be scared of Damon on torch if I had to play against that. That was absolutely monstrous performance. I admit, I am a little bit worried about Demon. I cannot imagine. I mean, we've seen this guy on torch pretty much most of the games that at least I've seen of this guy. Goodness gracious, his torch is insane. But and also some great performances by that triple support comp. We saw a really big amount of value coming down from the Adam Warlock. We had a massive revive in that final fight to bring back 2 people. Both people that Chia took out with that final judgment are completely undone. It's just so good. I think Insomnia's team play just looked so tight that game, and I think Sainage is just gonna have to, I think, clean up some of their team fights.
Wow, that. I'm just stunned, shocked. Like everything has. Like if we go back to the scoreboards real quick, you could tell like both teams were basically on par to each other. Like yes, we had Damon and Forever 774 with 34 kills, but Sainage also like they had an equal amount of kills. They were all around I think like the 20s or something like that.
Yeah, pretty even in terms of kills. Pretty much all in the 20s range. So I imagine. I feel like Sainage definitely has an angle to win this. They were playing pretty dang well actually, in a lot of those fights. I think just Insomnia had just a bit tighter play, and the kind of Demon X factor as well to carry some of those fights. So I imagine
cannot not even have the torch again.
Game, I feel like I want to see Sainage shut down Damon. He should. There are just some of those flanks that should not be legal.
Luna and Ultron banned and human torch still broken.
It's absolutely illegal to me. And to be fair, his movement on Johnny is incredibly clean. So he's been getting away with it. But I would love to see Sainage maybe invest. Like if she is looking a bit more on those flanks to try and shut down that Johnny, try and win the 1v1, I imagine that would help their chances of loss.
Yeah. All right. Well. At this moment, we are going to cut to a short period or a short break. Our caster is coming
so I
back
can get to
action.
the team.
So this will be the last y'all see of me. I will be here still running production and keeping the chat family friendly. So Narwhal, it was excellent casting with you for this one game, and I will still be here, but it was great casting with you.
See you soon. Be back.
You think so? Phoenix or Hela?
Hela. More likely to get Hela than I am Phoenix.
Just keep gaming. That's all we do. We just gaming. Like all things considered, I am like so far we have not performed bad. However,
we can play better. I agree.
We can play much better. Much better.
Give me Hulk and I will fucking solo carry, don't worry.
Fuck it, let me meet up my stream. Fuck it then. Let's next match. Let's play for Hulk Phoenix. Let's play for some Hulk Phoenix. If they ban Phoenix, then you have swaps. But let's play for Hulk. Let's play for Hulk. Let's do it. They're not really a Hulk team, so.
Yeah. No, they're not. No.
We have to. Passive plays it.
No, Passive has trauma from my Hulk, by the way.
I think it's fine. We just ban Luna Loki and then we can give them the rest and start banning other shit.
Yeah.
You want to give them the wolf. You want to give them wolf against.
Yeah, Lunar Loki.
Hook.
Then we ban Wolf and Punny. We can. Well, not even. We don't even have to ban Punisher, honestly. But I mean, if last ban, if we're up for debate, we can ban him.
Or Torch
What
if
about
they
the
don't
torch?
have it, but they will
I
probably.
mean, they're gonna
Torch, they ban and
first
save, yeah,
save.
they're still protecting Torch.
I think banning out Magneto.
It's good, yeah. I agree.
So we're not going for a
That is
torch
the
ban
thing.
at all.
We
I
can't.
can't.
We
You
can't. These
literally
first
like if
ban
they
saves,
first
yeah.
save, first protect, you can't stop it. I mean,
Maybe-
unless
I mean,
we
if we
waste our
first ban
first
it.
ban.
You
If we
ready,
use
Yeah,
our
boys?
that's
first
what I mean.
ban.
Everyone
But I don't
ready?
think it's worth. I think keeping with the
Yeah.
what we've been doing was good.
Slime.
Okay.
Number.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. I'm
So
ready.
we first banning Torch now. Because I don't want to play against that again.
We cannot. You literally cannot. They ban and save.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wants
we get
to
first
be
ban.
first
We want to
ban.
use first ban against Torch.
Absolutely. 100% we need to first ban that Torch.
Then they give. I mean, we can, but then we give them Loki on Krakoa, and it's a little interesting. But
We cannot let that Torch go through again. Surely to God.
According to the stream as well, Torch is the only carry on that team.
Considering they had Adam,
I mean,
Mantis,
I mean,
and Jeff, and he still managed to run the lobby with minimal resources.
The guy
it's
just
fine.
sees
You know what,
openings.
we'll make the executive. Yeah, fuck it right now. Let's just ban Torch. Ban Torch. Save Luna.
Ban Torch, Zealous. Zealous, you ban.
Yeah.
I guess we can mirror the Luna. Yeah,
Yeah, we
they
can
will
ban
save
Loki
Luna.
and
That's fine.
ban Loki, save Luna.
Then Loki save Luna.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna probably they'll protect Loki or they'll protect Luna.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, ban Loki, save Luna now.
Yep.
Alright, guys, you got this. Torch is just broken. You were the better team there. Let's go. See you later.
We're afraid of the.
What do you think of Mag ban here? Or like
So, there you saw a live ban face from my team. And now we just wait for this to start. I'm gonna grab another drink. Be right back.
Hello, welcome back everybody to Rivals Ascension EMEA Preliminaries Week 4. We are back for Game 2 of Insomnia versus Planet Sainage, and I am joined by Jig. How you doing?
What's good, Big Narwhal? I'm ready to see Insomnia do damage, because if I taught y'all anything from the previous EMEA division matches we had last week, they do not sleep at the wheel. I missed Game 1. I pretty much can bet that they took Game 1, correct?
They did take Game 1, and it's pretty close on the Convergence map. We are jumping into Game 2 here pretty soon. But again, we saw Demon Torch. He was being an absolute monster, 37-9, 41k damage. I'm fully expecting Torch to get banned away this game. Like,
sounds like it. I mean, yeah, if he's the DPS, right? Because like from what I remember last time, the DPSs of Insomnia are really rough. Like, I know I said there was like a one trick, what was it, Human Torch that one time? I'm probably thinking about another team, but like, no, they really put in big damage, the two of them. It's crazy to think that they're already pushing strong with another map, with another series, but then again, I'm not too surprised. I understood their game last week, and I'm looking forward to see them do the exact same domination again here today. But you did say it was close. I want to see how close it is. I am gauging how this is going to go down here in Game 2 with you and the rest of chat, because, well, I'm not here to be biased, but I don't understand Sainage yet. What can you tell me about the opposition who's starting the attacking round here at Domination Krakoa?
So far, Sainage, they're a bit of an underdog team. As far as I understand, I believe it's Shia is a professional player. Or Shia or Slime, I can't remember.
Let's go, Shia, the professional player. I
Last
mean, he
round they
should
were
be.
kind of... It was Slime that was a professional player from
Giving him the platform to become it, hopefully.
Apologies. So, too many similar names between esports orgs. But yeah, double torch ban.
Thank you, Captain What?
Not surprised at all to see both those characters, both people banning Torch. I mean, that character is so dominant in these EMEA matches from what I've seen. I imagine Slime's from Pluvia, so so Slime is from Pluvia, and then Greedy Nils is from OG. So 2 professional players in this match for the both teams actually having 1 apiece, so pretty even, I'd say.
Yeah.
Sainage got really close to extending round 1 on that final push, but they got taken down by Insomnia's triple support comp. I'm curious to see if Sainage does the same thing they did last game, where they just banned all supports. I mean, they are banning Johnny this time, so we'll have to see.
Yeah. No surprises there yet again. If you did remember last week, yeah, the Johnny on the side of Insomnia is the first thing you need to ban. He is annoying. Demon really is a demon with that Flame Boy. It is Flame on whenever you see people.
Yeah, the only thing annoying here for me is that I don't know if that greedy guy is free agent or not.
With a fireball.
Because...
as expected, everybody wants to...
we could just bring in, for example, a tank player from Red and say he's ringing for us, like, you know, that's like not competitive.
Season 1, people did not understand this game. One of the more technical strategies that we have.
But I'm just saying, like, I expect him to not be on the team side.
So crucial. Plus, standing beside one so that you can get easy hills. So
just
so that you can run
misinformed a little, like, also with us scrimming a lot or something.
Yeah. No shields on this side, fam, so Doctor Strange is probably going to be the vanguard who's going to hold both sides down in this domination map. With Insomnia leading, I would
they ban Phoenix and save it.
Maybe Ultron can be a great
interesting
overwatcher for their team. Looking over everybody, making sure that he can get the easy picks because, well, he doubles as a duelist if y'all ain't playing yet. And, well, he can do the damage real easy. I'm surprised they're protecting Phoenix. Jean Grey, followed by Goodbye Logan Wolverine. So Insomnia knows something about the Sainage side that I don't. Because so far, they want to pick a comp that rushes the point. And I'm not gonna lie, Noel, I'm not too mad at it.
Psy is open.
I see a lot of DPS on the side of Insomnia. That's a triple DPS comp. That's looking like my average. That's looking like my average solo queue team. No,
Passivo going for the high comp as well that we just talked about. What? Oh, Hulk Namor?
With all the bands, it seems
Sunless is on Namor too as well,
a
then.
bit more of a...
And then...
mirror match? Not really.
Yo, this is fire. Like, this is so competitive.
As opposed to the Emma Frost from Insomnia. Insomnia really hard prioritized Emma from what I've seen. And they've been very good at that pick. Demon now in the Phoenix. This is the other character we saw him dominating on in some of the last week's matches. So we'll have to see if he can have a bit of a repeat performance. He has been on fire. Oh, dog. I never noticed.
Yeah, but then...
The thing is, I don't know if he can do as much on Phoenix like he can do with Torch. I imagine he would be cracked at Phoenix too.
He has a affinity for the fire-based characters. I mean,
we got try on Hella against it.
Looks like we're
hot
going
on hot. And, well, we are going to be starting on hot here on Cocoa. Both teams rushing the point slowly. Doctor Strange with the...
Alright, let's go!
I mean, if you have him on your team, you might as well utilize as best as you can, scout, and eventually flank them. Insomnia loves this thing. Remember what happened the last time they did this? Is Sainage ready for it? Seems like it. Let's have a good fight. You know, the point of domination.
Sainage already just dropping onto that point with the Strange Portal. Meanwhile, Insomnia far away, just letting the Hulk and the Emma take control of the point while the rest of DPS act far away. And so, already threatening that Hella and trying to push it off the point. But that Namor Squid, they do a lot of damage, so be careful.
If we win the team fight, it's fine.
Under the Namor,
nice.
away, gets knocked over by the opposing. So much damage coming down here. Nice exile.
Push back so
much. The pick from Forever. It seems Insomnia taking an early advantage in these early scraps. Trying to push for them, and they have control of the point.
I'm not even mad at what their Vanguard can do.
They have inverse heals, and that's very much in that staggered position.
Hulk and Emma are actually holding it down. Emma's in the back line, shooting everybody who's trying to pick off Hulk. Being a great distraction is passable in between, and Demon is just
Should be able to get picks.
Get enough damage for the finishing touches to be there as well. Phoenix was already too crazy. Snow Bunny mind control pulling people in closer. Will they get any kills so far? 1 and 2 traded immediately by Noctis, who got killed first on the side of Sainage, and immediately is getting killed in retaliation. Done this, Demon is ready back up past yourself. That's why I was worried, because he overextended for the Vanguards get wiped out. It won't work. Phoenix got triple. Oh, she got a double. Shout out Demon. The affinity for a fire always working. So of course, you got to keep your team healed up if you're a Luna Snow. I can't be mad at this rush of a point. So far, it looks like Insomnia is getting a great hold. Halfway to victory. One more shot for Sainage to make a comeback.
Insomnia putting in so much.
The Emma is very strong for them. Like, in my opinion, the Emma is a very big problem in both of those games.
Sainage, they have to find a fight soon. They do have the portals available now to potentially go for something cheeky, but now Sainage pushed back to Naka already finding a pick with the Namor. He's on such a diabolical flame. So much damage coming in from the side here, and Aswa was just pulling the mag back into his blood and just popping away with the portal. This map is so silly.
That's crazy.
Not gonna lie to you, I'm not sure how the poke bet is working out for the Sainage side, because that looks like none of them are gonna touch point here in round 1. That is all Insomnia all day. Wow. So having good coordination, good comms, and a great game plan with this Hulk Emma tag team actually does stuff. Good job, boys.
Like it.
But that's only half the battle. He's still got to get the next round here, round 2. Sainage still has the chance to retaliate and get a round of their own.
Oh, those
But
stats are crazy.
The one that may have sold them is Magneto, which is funny to say because in almost every domination map that Magneto plays on, he just dominates, but it's just not here. Especially when you know that you have 2 people on your behind, knowing that you're going to be a problem and poke people in and out of
Yeah, I also feel like the Emma was just stronger
can't be a good Magneto
than
if you can't get
Strange.
started. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So maybe Challenge is gonna stick on this.
But he played for the quick
Obviously,
TP, I know that, so...
In Jammon's defense, you play strategist, you're not meant to get killed. But if you're a Vanguard, you're supposed to make space for the teammates. And Insomnia is feeling very, very comfortable. I'm surprised Demon is going in with Doctor Strange. So
Demon on the Strange now and forever on Spider-Man. Okay, now they're tripping.
Thanks to Cat. Oh, you're gonna have to show us something. Do you see? And Spider-Man's there too.
Narwhal,
they're getting funky around 2.
What are we looking at?
Luna Snow, solo healer, triple tank, Spider-Man.
Solo healer, that's insane.
What am I looking at? This, I don't know what they're cooking, but there's a portal into the back here. Everybody's showing up. Oh, you're using the spawn as a heal if I look at
and Jambon is caught out.
Already finding a pick on the back line. That's diabolical. Demon's just gonna go and switch.
No.
That's diabolical. I mean, Insomnia.
When Demon froze up, I thought that it was like a technical error. I was like, oh, so you were troll, you don't play tank. So this
big!
I thought Magneto would be a
Huge!
problem. That's 1 off. Cat is fun. So maybe you're gonna switch instantly now that Demon's back on Phoenix. I was like,
And we have point, and he's wasting wood. Let's go. Now we're in business,
Looking
guys.
back on the Phoenix, it is back on Season Storm here. Yeah, the
But
invisibility
don't lose someone now. That's crazy.
Great, especially when you know that there no ult's gonna come out. Monster Hulk trying to make space pass, so he's just doing the best, and he didn't get knocked down when he was transitioning into Bruce Banner, but still may have to. No, he's still alive. It's great. The Hulk is boxing. Absolute is fast roll, but the heals are there from Greedy. Solo healer is actually no double healer. Excuse me, that forgot to use the track. Is actually doing the best for the teammates.
Still contesting here.
I'm afraid. Pops up.
Nice ult, we save him.
Banner, you're dead for sure.
He can get his
Everybody's
thing
probably
back.
gonna follow suit. Wait, he's still alive.
Smack out, he's
Everyone
out.
has the all pop, so of course all the tick damage is gonna heal everybody up and damage the opposition when it's up against the world, and Sainage can't do anything to get this hold because it's all Insomnia all day. And there's Luna in the back. It's half and half. No, it's not half and half. It's like Sainage has the lead up for now. I'm not too sure if they can hold this for long because they're about to rush the point.
Sainage has quite a few ultimates available. Slime has access to the Luna Snow ultimate, but you have so many tools available. You have the Phoenix ultimate, you have the Invisible Boundary, you have the Psionic Seduction.
Nice, Xylas, let's go.
Getting picked out by
Okay, guys, you got this.
It's gonna be a 5v6 here. Sainage.
Nobody mind control.
Psionic Seduction. Well, all the Lunas are dancing and
Nice,
everybody's blinded.
Demon
It's a massive slog in the choke point. Everybody's just crawling onto this point, but nobody is dying because the K-pop stars are dancing. Gia,
The K-pop stars are
dancing. He's gonna get healed up here. Everybody's testing this point. Sonya slowly take the lead. Invisible battery over the top here. Again, gaining the support of the ultimate. Everybody alive. Magneto using the meteor. Trying to look for a three-pointer.
Oh, almost.
We'll tag the more again. Down.
Turrets.
Everybody's just rolling on the point. Monster roll working on here. That's a nice assist.
Nice,
here.
nice,
This is going insane.
Nice to this. Let's go. Yo, this is so
intense.
intense.
Here, as both teams straight even, it's just the Hulk and as Phoenix left on that
Phoenix
point.
is one, absolute. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Sorry, let's go.
Alone versus that Hella
Nice.
Hulk.
Get the
And I reckon
freaking
he's going to fall as
fuck,
well.
bro.
Take back control of the point.
Let's go.
Goodness, I was about to hype up Insomnia's Hulk, but
Exodus is putting in
Silas,
work. Let's go.
Sainage actually retaliating with a better Hulk play, and it was all thanks to just popping Monster Hulk afterwards, just to make sure that nobody could just rush back. It's crazy to think about because all the win conditions material was meant for Passwell because he had heals in the back. It was basically a 6v2, and still the Hela and Hulk held strong, just enough to get re-control of the point, and Sainage is already taking the lead back. Whoa, this is a very close point here on Cradle. I can't believe they're going down like this. Knocks up got one. What a snap! Again, same scenario. Zillis and Shia left alone. Shia falls.
Okay, I'm spoiled. We already got the news.
Insomnia
We
wanted
lost the map.
before and just narrowly let it slip through their fingers. And with the amount of time that they have left, I don't see Sainage recapturing this.
That's
point.
unlucky.
Again, all Insomnia all day. It is a 2 straight rounds and it is 2 straight games as they bully them back to spawn. Wait, just let the 5 ticks go down. You can never be sure in Marble Rivals, and there it is. They're back home.
Oh, what?
They are able to actually barrel into the flames just in the nick of time.
Wait.
Control the point, though, but I
Wait, how are we losing this?
series isn't quite done as soon as we thought it
We are
was.
winning, no?
Again, finding another pick on that hole. He is not ready for the series to end just yet. And now,
Is there a TP coming in?
now Insomnia has to contest.
Yeah, the TP is gonna kill us. What?
Pop that portal. Everybody is barreling onto the point again. And now Founder on that point. Casimo and Forever are both holding the line. Insomnia have a lot
Based
of
on the amount of ults we have, I cannot understand how we're gonna lose this now.
with the
Who knows?
orange gonna hop away. All the K-pop stars are dancing on that point. Here we go, Pascal. On there. Exile.
They caught Saya. They had all supporters or what? Yeah.
Slowly
That's
it down,
crazy.
losing members one by one. It's just the tanks up the
Wow.
long challenge. Only
Wow,
one
wow,
left
wow, wow.
alive. Gia will
That looked like we got it.
finally
That's
take
so
it, and
crazy.
I don't
Unlucky.
think- I don't think Sainage is getting back in time. Insomnia take the series
Unlucky,
to them.
guys. Wow.
2 straight rounds, 2 straight games. Finally, I can say that. Just when they're about
But
to
very well played.
sneak onto the point at the nick of time. Thank you, Portals. It's just swept back in an instant. Because when Insomnia gets started with a good team fight, it's near impossible to stop them. Well played from both teams, boys. But Insomnia, yet again, showing domination on domination. What a series. Even though I just saw this game, that's all I need to know about Insomnia. That they just do not want to lose anytime soon here at our playoff stage of the Rivals Ascension League. And the bombs you see, look who's leading on the side of Insomnia. Nocta this time, and Demon is just right behind him. It feels like the DPS is just racing for the most kills because they are the only ones with 20 bombs in this entire server. Big ups. Hope to see what they're going to do in the future. But that was only the first match in our wall.
I know.
If the action just starts like that, could you imagine what else is going to happen?
Oh my goodness! I will say that does somewhat determine how the bracket is shaping up. Since we did know that this game does kind of determine the first slot here. If Planet Sainage had managed to take it up, there was a chance that Dawn Core could have actually sniped the first seed spot from this bracket. But since Insomnia were able to clean it up. Seems that they are going to be leaving this pool with the first seed pretty much secured. They are in the semifinals automatically now.
Yeah, magically. Well, not really magically. It feels like for them this was preordained, but can't wait to see what they're going to do in the semifinals when the challenge ramps up, when everybody makes it all the way to grand finals, which obviously is their destination. But that is the future. Why don't you send these people to a 10-minute break? while we
We'll
wait.
be right back
for the next
after
match.
a brief break. We got another game coming up, so don't go anywhere. Grab some snacks. See you soon.
Alright, and I'm going back to the team, and we'll pause this recording for a second. Like until the next match. See you later, guys.
Hey, can someone do we know how, can we check someone who's banning or?
Yes, press mouse 2 on somebody.
Rivals Ascension League, EMEA, last game of the night. Planet Sainage versus PCS Xiong, and however you want to pronounce it. But we got 2 matches so far. The third one is going to be a doozy. Jig and Gnarl still on the mic. You remember these 2 teams, right? How you feel about this matchup, Gnarl?
Admittedly, this is kind of the final match of preliminaries.
Let's go, let's go, let's
As
go!
what I am aware, this kind of determines the last place who finishes at the bottom of the bracket. So I feel like there's a bit of pride on the line coming into this team. I would say all these teams are really good. These are all MRC top 32 teams. So I imagine it's mostly just pride on the line, I think, coming into this game. So I imagine both teams, maybe things get a little bit funky. We'll have to see, since I for one am interested to see how this goes. I wonder if I'm not sure if things are going to get a little bit silly, but I'm at least interested to see how these teams end up shaking out, because we haven't actually seen this matchup all too much. But I am quite excited to see what PCS Xiong has in store for us.
Oh yeah, so you do have the bias. Might as well just be on the side of Planet Sainage. But yeah, putting it who finishes last first is placing it nicely, judging that this is tournament line type thing. Not really no double elimination. It's just the playoffs here in the day 4 of prelims of EMEA. They have to go all, well, for lack of a better term, balls to the wall and throw every dodgeball towards the opponents and make sure that there's steel inside it. Because after all, they do know how to pick and ban very well. From what I remember, the picks and bans isn't what sells them. It's more of their team fights and having coordination. I remember mostly out of Xiong that kind of got them stomped from previous teams, which led them to this position in the very same moment. And having Sainage, they were already warmed up. So maybe that's going to play a good factor going into this, having their brains and their hands warmed up so that they can make sure that then bounce back against Xiong, maybe end this in a 2-0. But if this is the last tournament line on the line, just fingers crossed this will be our first 2-1 of the saga. Just one, boys. Come on.
That'd be great, but we're hopping into the match right now, so we'll have to see what Sainage wants to do. We saw them earlier against Insomnia, and they did actually put up a fight, even if it was a 2-0. It was probably one of the closer 2-0s I've seen in a while. We're on Hall of Djalia Convergence. So we'll have to see. There's 3 Black Widow hovers. You'll love to see it. Emma Frost getting banned and also secured. Human Torch and Luna getting taken away by Sainage. Again, Human Torch. I've said it once, I'll say it again. This character's crazy. If you can ban it away and save it, you are in business.
Not the Widow hovers! Guys!
Ban for Torch.
This is not Overwatch, my dude.
Secured by Sainage, so pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Flyers are ruthless. But at the same time, with Johnny out the way, now you gotta worry about Ultron. Potentially should he show up, because I said this in the previous match, that boy great on Convergence. That's his wheelhouse, because sightlines are his favorite and pew pew laser is his favorite sound. Have to see if anybody picked them, but the challenge is really hovering on Hawkeye. He does great on Convergence too, because again, sightlines and hit scans and pew pew laser. Haven't seen much Hawkeye been played this weekend or the previous one. Not a lot of picks coming out from that one. Maybe it's due to the nerfs, or maybe it's the fact that people don't see that he's as strong as other duelists that you can pick, like Bucky or Namor or the like, which people have been gravitating to more of those pew-pew ones like Punisher as well, that we saw from 200 milligrams in the last match. But then we follow with Magneto falling, followed by Ultron as well, what I tell you, Captain America, because they got traumatized by the boxing in the previous match. And the Luna Protect is really smart. Having AoE heals from Luna and Cloak and Dagger from both sides is great for both teams to make sure that everybody at least gets their fair share of heals to stay longer in the team fight. We're done with it. I say these are pretty reasonable. Like I said, they're really good with their picks and bans. You don't have to worry too much. It's when the game starts. It's the few times where their gameplay is really what's going to take them far and not be eliminated this early in the match. But look at the picks. Nemora's on the side of Sainage, and they actually have Iron Man and Ultron as the flyers from Xiong. They want to rain death from above.
Oh, interesting. We have not seen an Iron Man yet, I think.
Often, but with the Ultron,
but the team should be good.
Should
be fine.
Out, given they're both characters with relatively low healing, but pretty high damage to compensate. And so PC Xiong have, I feel like, a pretty interesting comp at the least. You have the Iron Man Ultron core, super annoying for Sainage to deal with. You do have the Namor who can kind of contest flyers. Shia on the Human Torch. I don't know if he actually wins the flyer duel, actually. He has to kind of get close to really touch Iron Man and Ultron. So I'm interested to see if Xiong, maybe this is the answer the Torch we've been hoping for. At least on paper.
I agree with those flyer picks as well. Yeah, on paper, like having the lasers from both of them, Daddy and Son actually put bombs a lot better than a solo Torch, who is better with his blast damage, especially against grounded troops. Johnny might get jumped in the near future. We have to see if Shai is cracked like that, because we're running right onto the point, attacking his Xiong, Sainage. Last match of the night, last match of the prelims before he transitions to the bracket.
Let's go. Who
stays in this or who goes home this early? The fight looks easy, but it's too early to call it. Doctor Strange is holding strong. He wants to make sure that you shall not pass.
I mean, this comp has a lot of space control. You have access to...
I'm anticipating a full hold, guys, not gonna lie. I believe in those guys to be that good.
I mean, their comp is very good at holding down these chokes. I mean, that's why you pick them on defense. But Xiong has so much damage between that Ultron, the Iron Man, and the Warlock, all trying to maybe try and catch Shia. But goodness gracious, look at the shimmies. That guy is untouchable. Iron Man got pulled out of the sky and beaten up. Ruthless, though.
Yo, what was that exile?
Also, in the backline, he's just absolutely clobbering these flyers. Trying to run away. Hulk is just jumping them. I have not seen a Hulk this active.
Nice, let's go, Russ.
Wow, that is a deceptively hard thing to land. Grabbing people out of the sky is much harder than it looks for Hulk. But PCS Xiong is just getting, I say that Hulk is putting in so much value with those hops.
Never seen a Hulk get this active against flyers ever, and they already want to be sneaky with the hiding by bushes and jumping them from behind. Bro, this is the most low accurate Hulk I've ever seen anybody play on Marvel Rivals. He had no problem dealing with those flyers. I thought any other person with at least a gun
rank 1 Hulk last season, by the way.
With them. But Simcrass and Mark got folded by the solo Bruce. Zillis, you are a one-man wrecking crew. Second shot of the fight, and they barely even got a tick. They have to try better. Unibeam not finding it smart, but the counter protocol. Shooting everybody in the sidelines, but nobody's falling.
Ouch!
Goodness gracious, big maximum boost coming out for Sim drops 3. There's an open point and they can recapture. It's only a matter of time before the ult is what spaces people out. And now Swimcraft can really get started. Big Simmy is just soloing everybody. As revenge, this should be the capture. We're going to the push. Go at it, Xion. Go at it.
Goodness. They do drop the portal, but the point is already gone, and now Simcraft is just has a bit of a shooting gallery. It seems the portal's a little too late, and PCFC just gets absolutely massive value with the flyer composition. Once Simcraft was able to get onto the point uncontested, the maximum pulse just
Yeah, Iron Man is good against Namor to just contest the turret.
I'm not gonna lie, you gotta find it. You gotta either get that Hulk back onto flyer swatting duty, because if this Iron Man keeps going uncontested,
Plus triple support to pocket him.
I agree. Making Hulk play Exterminator is the best way you gotta do it. It's not to say the other ones can't do it, but then having Zillus actually do it better than everybody else, even though he doesn't have the much value off the range, but has extremely great stuff. Reading people with the jump is great. Don't challenge him on the ground because Hulk has no problem boxing and running for the heals. The finish from Shia. That's
Huge
what
pick
he
from
wanted.
Shia.
I see the genius play. Hulk was a distraction. Shia is the finish. 1v1. Almost gonna be Ultron, and he got it picked off. They got the open defense.
Yo, what is this? Sunless okay, what?
Rail call. Goodness, I thought it was going to be an easy cakewalk, a Sunday stroll all the way to the halfway point. But then it was just Zillus again on the Hulk. Bro can't be stopped.
I mean, Zillus and Shia just kind of portioned off Simcraft and Mark from the rest of the team, and then were able to just constantly just buffet them down and win the 2v2. And now Sainage has a big advantage with tempo, but look at all those ultimates to cheat on. They literally have every single ultimate available. Sainage has one. This fight is looking to be a massacre, but look at the
massive.
The protocol annihilation isn't saving enough. PCFC, you're going in, but your team is dead. Everybody is dead. Challenge just wiped them on his own. My
The Vanguards are having a field day on the Sainage side. You see that? They're just having fun with it because every time they rush to the point, they got the big boys sending them running for the hills. It's constant, and everybody at least knows how to clean up. Especially Shia hiding behind both of the Vanguards. Even though he can fly and go like way up to be a good distraction, no. That's the Vanguard's job with it. Flanking, tipping in and out, no heals coming for the Doctor Strange. Jambon, where is you? But what can you do when you have one healer so close and the other one too far away? Counter all coming out from Migu, but the maximum pulse.
Important, very important.
How do you shoot like that, boo? Slimcrest starting to rush back in. Ultimate should be on the back line. Jim Braun does have the ultimate and pops it, making sure people stay alive. Sunless got 1-2. Zillus there. So is Shia. Everybody's just shooting this way and the next. Okam has 1-2, and Goldmix so pops the stars and stripes to make sure that people run away from this point so that the attack is there and they can at least make the halfway point. Luna, you can't be on this beach because this is not your beach to play on. Goodness, boxing in and out. Goatmilk trying to hold them, trying to push them back. Doesn't care about your freezes because the halfway point is so close. Luna's still there actually. Mark, everybody's getting close.
Unlucky.
To the giant panther statue, but it's not going to be enough. Actually, it will be. Just narrowly is someone there. Hulk's still trying to hold the line, obviously on and on.
Okay, nice.
The most annoying person on the planet.
That's a waste.
That's a waste. That's the match made. Crash deals with Sunless.
Okay.
Still the shots are there too. And whenever Hulk comes off a spawn, he's just a different beast. Finally, they reach the halfway point after what feels like forever. Time to hold down the Hall.
I mean, Adam Warlock did end up popping the Karmic Revival in that last fight. I don't know if it actually was needed though. Nobody ended up needing the Revival. But now Xiong pretty low on ultimates, but so is Sainage, so it's going to be a pretty even fight coming into this. But PCS Xiong has the momentum coming into this fight. They have a lot. That Eternal Bond just came up. The Emma Frost ultimate is on.
I feel like just mirroring the Alshon would be a good call here, but it might be banned. I don't remember.
Trying to maybe get somebody
like banned for us.
from anybody there. Nagamoto gets
Huge pick by Sunless, but we lost numbers as well.
That with the Emma Frost right there. Absolutely insane cancel by Ruthless.
Crucial reactions from Ruthless as well. Noticing that Towns was right next to Gang and just sending him right to eat gravel the moment he tried to pull up at Agamotto. Because had that happened, everybody in this.
Right, we have one more fight with Luna
But
with.
all thanks to Ruthless, they still have a chance.
Full
To
ult, like Sunless can get ult in that team fight.
Everybody's gonna hop off a spawn, try again.
They have basically two support and Iron Man.
Defense works because this is
Like
only
Cap,
round 1 of it, but the finish line is so
Cloak,
close. This is the best way because
Iron
there's all
Man.
this open air in this
That's
hall
huge.
for them to fight and dip and dodge. Flyers can have a field day, goat milk boxing with everybody. He wants smoke with all your strategists. Left, right. Her strategy is the only one that's playing from Jabon. Is holding
Huge, important, very
It's
good.
only temporary because Zilis is making space like a boss just for Shia to clean house. Shia is wiped out.
Let's go. TP, are we locking it up?
By PCC on, they are just barreling on the point, trying to keep everybody alive. It's such a massive cluster, a big brawl to try and hold this point. BCS Young has to try and get it down. Freedom Charge getting posture, trying to keep everybody alive.
Yeah, very well. That's inside.
He's still alive.
That's so huge. Loki is so good. Let's go. Huge, bro. That Loki play was insane. Like he stalled out so much.
Finding another one, Sunless on this point now. They are holding it down. Sainage will manage to hold the line at the very last second.
Nice.
Finally taken down.
Very nice, ladies and gentlemen.
Moving to the side switch. Whew.
I guess nobody's gonna reach the finish line today, eh? Great hold out of the boys on Sainage, preventing them from even reaching it. But like I said, with wide open areas and fights in open spaces, that's where everybody gets to have the most fun, especially having ultimates in the tuck. So Shia and Zilis just do what they do best and evict everybody from the payload. We go into round 2, which means this time the Xiong who has to do better and prevent Sainage from being ops, honestly, because now that Zilis is back on Hulk and Shia, they're just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Clearly is the strategy that they're playing out, because this time they're the ones attacking. So I guess we have to see if they can have as much fun as Xiong did trying to at least stop Zilis and Shia from being annoying, because those were two men doing two-man things.
And it seems pretty similar comps coming into this next game. Sunless now on the Psylocke now instead of the I can't remember what he was playing earlier in the match, but we do have Psylocke coming out here. Oh no,
Sunless was on the more.
So switcheroo onto
And
the
the other
Psylocke.
side, we see a 2-1-3 comp too.
Triple support comp coming back out again by Sainage. So, well, no, Sainage is on the 2-2. Sorry, PCFC on roughly the same composition they were on before. Sainage, few switch arounds. We'll have to see how it ends up working out. But the double flyer comp is even more annoying on this sight line, and looks like they're agreed. They're just gonna place the portal, but I think PCS knows. PCS knows we're going for it, and they practically guessed that portal was going.
Mantis
Yo, huge!
It actually worked out. Good burst, and everybody's just falling one by one, but it's only narrowly the team fight is still held on to, and Challenge is still trying to make space for the team. The convergence on this point as they try to get the early hold. Everybody is slowly getting wiped up, but then it's actually not working out too well because the survivability and the heals are there. They only dropped one strategist, and Mark was just playing Overwatch on the top rope, metaphorically speaking. When I'm talking about the game, I'm talking about watching over his whole team.
Big.
Annoying for Zilis. Gotta shoot a flyer like this. He's 10 for 10 on all those jumps. The strategist, the flyers don't know what to do. And the flank from Sim may work out. Oh, nope.
Nice.
Guy's
Big.
still alive. And the point is hasn't been captured fully. Yeah.
Floating in the air, but that Human Torch is just gonna strike him down. Someone's trying to double with the dash. And now it seems Sainage has full control at this point. I don't think PCS Young is going to try and recontest that. He's just gonna regroup, try again later. Sainage looked a little rough at the start of that fight, but they were able to turn it around.
Yeah, we got
now
this, guys.
point
Yo, Sunless locking in on the side.
Oh, but Sunless might be looking for another one.
This time of the world. To hold top stairs and top row too. The deep flank from Sunless, being as annoying as Zilis is a play that I am really vibing with. Plus, with 2 Vanguards and a strategist with ults, that's 4 ults down, and the other 2 are so close to it. This is going to be a messy team fight. This is the bloodbath that you wanted earlier in Narwhal. Sim Crash got a very big maximum pulse that's going to happen. Should they just bunch up and pop the else? But I don't think that's going to happen, right? They're going to spread it out and do a choke slam from the other side. Dr. Strange is alive this time, and he actually holds on to the Agamotto as well because he probably knew that Ruthless is going to do the same thing as last time, is choke slam him out of the Agamotto. Maximum pulse is still held on for Simcrash. All those ults down, Monster Hulk made enough space for them to push them all the way back to where they came. Sainage still trying to attack, but previously Zeong wasn't even held at this point. Zillus is down. That's great for them. Their best Vanguard is gone, so they can just pick off everybody else. With the full team of all, Zeong is comfortable like this on this hill? This is bad for Sainage so far.
I mean, everybody has ultimates available. Somebody has to press the Q key soon. I mean, everyone has something ready to go. Let's see who wants to pop this first. It's a game of chicken now. Simcraft maximum pulse. We'll have to see. He's just backing off here from the buffet of damage from PCSG, from Sainage. Nice pushing forward, no one pressed ult just yet. But now Loki swapping into Blue Luminous Snow ultimate, just dancing away on the front line here. Sainage is actually trying to grab the Iron Man out of the air. He's quite successful, but they do take out Shia. Simcraft staying alive, looking on his backline, forward, lying on it, but
Yo, massive!
What a god combo! Oh my goodness, challenge once again finds a massive Eye of Agamotto, and now they're just gonna set up the portals, just lock them out from protecting this point. They're gonna have to go around now.
Yo, let's go, Challenge.
Make a little wall.
I said that Marvel Rivals doesn't have wombo combos like other hero shooters. Did you see that? One stun into one AoE is enough to clear off a team. Off the spawn, Young has the second chance to at least push through corridor, but they are not even letting them reach the halfway point. I was gonna hype up the fact that Sainage had 5 minutes to work with. Shai has gone into Simcrash, who's gone one band for band on these flyers. They just left to fight each other. Off the spawn is it. Luna Snore also is trying to keep people alive as we push onto this point.
Very nice, very nice. Let's go. Get the second point.
Everybody's falling on Zeon's side. 3 down, 3 to go. Ruthless follows suit. Simcrash is off the spawn, so I think it's just going to let them have this point. Live to fight another day, boys. Sainage is halfway there.
I mean, Zillus is just holding them in their spawn. PCSG Young just buffeted away. They're just going to jump back to the new spawn and try and regroup. Everybody is just... Sainage just has so much momentum coming into this. All they have to do is just get this point to the little yellow dot, and everybody and this first game is all theirs for the taking. PCSG has to find a stand here, switching some comps around. Mark on the Punisher now, switching off of that Ultron to support comp and something a bit more traditional. Phyllis has no fear just jumping right.
Let's go, guys. Just secure that. At 3 minutes for basically one team fight and then one spawn hold.
Great shot.
They get thrown down by the final judgment. So much damage coming out here. This whole Monster Hulk is not going to last all too long in the face of final judgment. That is a kill for Makato.
Okay.
Another
they fight back.
Down. PCSG Young, find the fight they're looking for. Sainage falling apart here.
Not too shabby, that Punisher.
As that's another big
Not too shabby.
In the favor of PCSG Young.
Wasn't he the Ellen player?
The vision of Ruthless being an instant counter to the Hulk's Zillus is perfect, but the fact that Sainage's teammates, the team side, was able to look out for their boy and know that their Vanguard's gonna look at their own Vanguard, really great. After all, Ruthless is playing direct counter to the other two, so of course you want him out the way first, and everybody feel like fly Supernova out. Everybody's being cleared off, running for the hills, because they do not want to be caught up in a tornado. At least nobody's dead. Us against the world from Migu.
Yeah, get rid of the turrets, get rid of the turrets.
The corridor, at least trying to clear enough space, but nobody's falling so soon. It's just a great hold and all the ults are coming out. No stunts from the more.
Yeah, run him down. Come on, run him down.
Simcrash running the more this time.
Turrets.
Shield down. Nobody's there to protect you. Can you make it through his corridor so you can keep fighting? You can. Just narrowly able to do it. And Zillus being fearless. Goat Milk actually picked Hulk this time. Monster Hulk is out so low on health.
Is down.
Who's there to heal you? Thank
God 1.5 minutes
for the cloak and dagger.
It's like 2 to 3 more fights. We should be able to
holding this point. They haven't let off ever since that big judgment came out from the boys. I can't believe Mark actually went DPS this time. He just decided to give up on Ultron. He just left.
Oh, what are we doing? Holy challenge! What the fuck? Holy! What?
Stop, Challenge! notice he didn't stop. He just wiped up a whole team of his own. Of course, Shayas is the one stealing the last kill. That is the full wipe on the side of Sainage. Wow, what a way to reach the marker.
Holy!
One big play from Challenge gets them one map one. Shout out the Vanguards. That was a play.
Oh my goodness, Challenge with that.
Holy, what is this Sagamoto, bro?
3 times this game.
Saying that.
And 3 times.
Ooh, they're gonna ban Hulk here, so we might get capped.
Everybody on the
We
side.
might have to like capsize this,
Kill.
which was for like.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just went in there,
Planet
bro. What the
Sainage,
fuck?
find the clutch, taking the first round. I think we're in for an absolute banger. Get Gia off the MVP. Challenge is the MVP of that.
Yo, what is this on this 38? Fucking, he locked in,
Stealing
bro.
the MVP is crazy work, Shy. Especially with Challenge making the play of the game like that, getting a solo hexa kill. I'm just gonna call it a hood hexa kill, even though the kill feed didn't say that it belonged to him, it went to Shia. But then you're a team. You all have to shoot at the same people to make sure that they get wiped out collectively so that they do not live to fight another day. Great stuff. Game number 1 belongs to them, but we still got a map number 2 in the future, and we haven't even hit domination yet. We don't even know what that holds for Sainage now they're in the lead. We don't even know if Xiong still has a chance to bounce back, at least put this in an even game. Will this end up as another 2-0 and they send Xiong home? We'll have to find out right now.
We're about to see who sends who packing. PCS Young, I feel like they gotta have a little bit of adaptation coming into this next game. I feel like they had something good cooking.
Yeah.
Simcraft has a really good performance on the Iron Man for a lot of those games. Some of those last second switches maybe they should have stuck with what they were doing. That did seem to be working for a while, but eventually I feel like Sainage just figured out what they were doing. The Hulk started shooting people down, grabbing out fire from the sky, and winning those clutch 2v2s, those smaller fights. You wonder how exactly these teams want to go about, and I imagine we're gonna have more of those chaotic fights with everybody pressing all at the same time. So I have to see how this next match goes. Sainage, I feel like they're looking hot going into this game. They have a bit of momentum going on. Let's see though, PCS, I wouldn't count them out just yet. I feel like these matches have been close, even if it does look little Sainage favored if you look at just the scoreboard and nothing else, but I can't help but wonder what exactly PCS has up their sleeves.
But you want to talk about PCS, we got to just glaze Sainage for a bit. Not our boss in chat hyping up Sainage since he did before we even started this series. Bro, like I told y'all, Sainage got this shit. Hopefully you can bleep that in.
Who's hyping?
But
Let's see.
yeah, I can see the vision. After all, earlier I was concerned.
Dang, go to
But the
roster, not
concern
biased at all.
will have to be pulled back a bit because I did not think that they were marathon runners like that. Given that they were kind of stopped and are the
What's that
reason why
message?
they are put in this position right now in basically a loser's bracket.
PC has to go to
situation.
roster. Oh yeah, so does
These
Planet
playoffs, the
Saints.
ones
Let's
with
go.
the most wins go on, and
Your
since these
chat's
two are the
so
ones with
empty,
the
it's
least
giving
wins,
no signal.
one can
Fix
move
it
on
with
and the one
bot
cannot.
system.
But
What?
Sainage is actually holding like really strong. Yeah, I do want to see what Xiong has in the sleeve. But
Shia is
honestly, I'm
goated.
just giving the
Shia indeed
props
goes
to
crazy style.
Big
Yeah,
Hulk
let's go.
Zillus. In the end, his arms were long enough to box with God. because
Interesting,
he had no problem
but
dealing with those
nothing
guys.
about
And
Sunless, who
the
just
hard counter
hard farmed.
from them
Okay.
have to be flyers, have to get Johnny out of the way. When will we ever see both sides ban Johnny? If anything, everybody's thinking about ban Luna first of all, which is honestly a great vision, which is why you barely see 2 Lunas on stage. We only saw like in the previous match, but seeing in the future, I think this may be the first time, which may be a risk, that both sides ban a duelist, that being the flyer Johnny Storm, who is just making waves or honestly making storms, flames, making everybody catch fire. Whatever analogy you want to use, this may be the time.
I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, in NA, a lot.
Let's
of
go,
teams
let's go,
usually
let's go,
don't
let's
get-
lock it up.
I wouldn't be surprised if the EMEA teams start. I feel like after some of these games, I feel like you just gotta. Usually, we'll have to see here though. I mean, PCS Young, we'll have to see what they want to do. And yeah, that's again, Sainage banning out the torch, but PCS they just leave it up. They're just giving it to Sainage again. Well, I guess. Well, no, Sainage.
Banning Emma is been protecting.
I just don't agree with not banning out torch because now they can just save the torch here and then you have to deal with that again. And we saw just
Ding
how
ding ding,
much work
save torch.
they can do. Yeah, they just saved torch.
You don't even have to be psychic to see that coming too. That's the crazy part. So of course, when the first ban is Torch, if you can't have Torch, then I can. Honestly, then the next pick that has to be eviscerated is probably Ultron, making sure that you don't have a damaging healer on their side, because why would you let that happen? But they go for Magneto instead, which is reasonable. It is domination, and Magneto thrives on domination the most. That Biggie doesn't have to chase after people that much because people have to come to him if they want to capture a point. So it's understandable for Sainage taking that out of the way to protect off of Luna, get out of the way. Ultron, thank you. We're gonna have a very good match. And
There's
that's what
no
I love
way
to see.
Sainage got both Torch and Luna. That's crazy to me. Oh my
It's
God.
understandable. Have a nice day type beat. I'm actually loving the bans on the Sainage side. It shows that they really do want to win a lot more. And out of the
We do wanna win.
Gets
GG.
Bruce Banner Hulk out the way and protects Cloak and Dagger. AoE is going to be in full effect. Of course, you gotta go Loki. You gotta think twice about it. The bans I feel are a lot stronger on the Sainage side.
I mean, PCS do take a
What
lot
say
of
you?
tanks out of pool, so there's going to be a bit of pressure on the enemy tanks to perform a little more, but like, Zillis is still, you can just pick Cap, Strange is still available, so you do at least have a pretty good front line ready to go. I mean, Mag, I would say Mag, Emma, Hulk are probably the strongest tanks in this meta, so I do understand, those bans are understandable, but I don't know about PCS's bans. Did you see the Panther walk in for PCS? That's spicy at the very least.
Yeah,
Maybe are they
but
just going full dive? They're
understandable.
just going full dive. Yeah, they're just sending it. They are sending it. You know what? I respect it. Just go in, just burst people, and pray you have the better hands. Cause that's what this comp looks like to me. You got Simcraft on the Psylocke. You got the
30 seconds before you attack.
looks like they are doing the doubling up on the freaking beacon, so you can get some more armor packs for everybody. We have seen this occasionally where they'll do like they'll switch to Penny and Rocket at the very start to get a bunch of packs all around for everybody, which makes sense for me.
Team up
Sainage,
boost, yeah.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You got the two best characters in the game, and also Jeff. Jeff's there too.
Battle starts in
He's having a good time.
Yeah, Jeff's there. For funsies, he's just there for
Not
the
for long.
vibes, you know? Big doggy shark, just send him for a walk at least once. Maybe if they really want to full send it, they can actually get a great Jeff ult just for the lulz, clip it and send it to people. That would be great for content. Early portal, of course we want to see if they're wide awake. Time to see if they are. Sainage on the flank and the fight is on. Zeong and Sainage, not even anybody is on the point, but we're going to keep people on spawn. Great burst from challenge. He
Yeah,
is still on fire,
flipping
still
challenges.
MVP. Nobody
Mad
can stop
about
these
it.
vampires.
Insomnia
Yeah,
lost.
having a good time. And
Yeah, he's going in brute force, guys.
You
Brute
get so
force.
many tanks away from Sage, but you left Doctor Strange up after the performance that Challenge just did, and I feel like he's just going to remind everybody about what happened in this last game. I don't know if y'all saw it, but Challenge's Strange is absolutely disgusting. I
He
do
did not come
agree
here to
with letting that
bargain.
Strange through.
Huge.
I am kind of wondering if PCS, they may have just gotten a bit draft gapped, I feel like, and we'll have to see if they can. I don't know. I think they're at such a big disadvantage now, given PCS on so many strong characters. It's such a big advantage going into this game. And very interested to see if they're able to really maybe buffet them ruthless in this front line here. Now on the Strange himself, this is going to be a Strange mirror. Shia though, totally uncontested in the back, throwing out flame after flame. Marcato does actually find someone. It's a pretty big pick in the start for Xiong. Absolutely gunning down. Everybody's just in this choke point. Luna Snow is getting so much value. Cloak in the back, 3 to just drain away. Now GoMilk, PCS actually having a pretty big advantage going into the fight. That Luna is getting kicked into the wall. Triple kill, going over to GoMilk. That's a big fight for Xiong. I was doubtful of the
All good.
position, but
Just one retake and we got it. Let's go.
Bounce back is there and the roof is blown off of this place. Just narrowly they make it through, and thanks to Goat Milk holding the line. It was narrowly a great pick off of Sunless, but normally it's disagreeable picking off a duelist, especially one who flanks us annoyingly like that, because you know that you want the healers gone. Because if the flank happens deeper, then you're gonna regret not taking out a healer. But then it worked out there because I guess Sunless was the one who's gonna lead the play, so everybody fell back. Starts to strike out ready for Ruthless. He's not gonna pop it so soon. I think you want to counter an Agamotto. So Ruthless wants to 1v1 challenge this time. It's almost as no close to it.
It's gonna be interesting.
Oh,
challenge! Yes!
No more healers for you. Goodbye.
No, good block. Huge block out.
1v1.
Nice.
We're running the ones, and Ruthless is still holding strong. And went to Dr. Strange this time. Got annoyed. Slime shooting bodies. Everybody
Nice,
falls
let's go.
young except Ruthless, who just picked Strange. The counter capture is there.
It seems that, again, PCS just not quite able to keep up with Planet Sainage. Because now Sainage has a big positional advantage. There's a portal coming on from PCS, so that basically negates the positional advantage. Everybody's just barreling onto the point. Massive ult in the back line. Everybody's just going in, but Sunless and Ruthless just get shut down. Saw what Chowd was doing, tried to repeat it, but Sainage was just ready for it. Even though he caught someone's support off, Sainage just gets shot down before he can really pop any more of the dark magic. Now Chia totally uncontested in the sky.
Let's go.
Fire from above. Everybody's going down for PCS. That portal looked so good at the start, but everything just fell apart.
Bro just moved like a ballerina.
Point is going over to Sainage. Easy peasy. The Grove is done. Onto the Cradle.
Planet Sainage had no time for overtime and prevented that possibility entirely. Out of the 14,805,000 that could have happened, Zeong lost in every single one of this. Could this be the one in round 2 that they actually bounce back in this? Because they are in the map deficit. They lost one, and they, for some reason, like you said earlier, they didn't ban Strange, but you only have a limited number of bans. You know, they wanted to make sure that the Flyers, who are honestly way more annoying, which I agree, were out the way, even though they left Johnny Storm, but they did have the advantage of picking and banning first, so there was not much they could do. So they got rid of Ultron instead and got rid of Magneto. They're basically like vision banning, and I'm not talking the character. I'm talking what they could do with certain characters that they could pick, like Magneto and like Hulk and the such. So they tried to prevent Sainage from even picking those kind of vanguards so that they wouldn't be damaging on it. Instead of worrying about who they just fought in map number 1, which was this very Strange, was being very annoying. But, well, letting somebody have a Strange, especially with Challenge playing so well, and not looking out for flanks like this, it's going to come at your own peril. The fight is on again, the same way it was in the previous round, and they are still holding strong. They may get the first pick. The trade, Sunless and Migu? That's crazy. The fight is still on. And
we got it.
Falling. You never look out for
We lost one player, but
just get the
they just picked the whole enemy team.
all the time, but
Like half the team. They should be finishing this now. He got ult again. Yeah, no need. Shia comes in, just goes free. Okay. Perfect.
But no, PCS just lose 3. They just have to give away the point, and it just seems like Sainage again, so much advantage. That portal just gave him so much room to breathe, and gave him a bunch of free picks at the start of the fight. Now PCS has to regroup, has to try again. Brawl might be brewing already in this choke point, but Challenge, again, putting in so much work on this train, has another eye Agamotto ready to go. Sunless, be a bit careful. This is going to dash on out. Has that butterfly dance ready to go. Everybody just boots up, so maybe he looks for a challenge.
This guy is insane!
There's a Johnny over the top, popping that supernova, trying to find some people. Chia takes out Simcraft, diving on in, try and take out that cloak. He's going to try and fly away. You are not getting anywhere away from Chia. This Human Torch is schmoving and taking out everybody. Sainage again wins another fight.
The dip and dodge from Shia was critical in that scenario. You know, when Johnny Torch got the supernova in the pocket, he's going to fire and the team fight will be over in the next snap of your fingers. Halfway is Sainage, and Zeong hasn't even gone around yet. We've never seen a third round on this map, especially. I forgot what that thing even looks like. It's normally Grove and Cravel that these end on. Zeong hasn't even bounced back with 4 ultimates in the tuck. They're probably looking for the perfect opportunity to pull this off, but who do they have who's going to stun enough who's going to get it? Maybe Ruthless can pull them into a butterfly dance, but something tells me that Sainage might have to read on this. Zeus on the Captain America rushing in, nobody's ready to heal. Pause, resume. We're back on it. Oh, the push from Emma, but you're just rushing in, Simcraft? You didn't even pick anybody off, and you fell anyway, Shia, with the great picks. From the top rope is Loki, and obviously you read that too. The bombs are flying.
Yeah, this is just nuts. It's fucking...
This may be Johnny Torch's favorite
Psy Torch.
The point is wide open.
Dive
Nobody
with
inside.
Strange just running it down, bro.
Will we fall the same way because we're 3-for-3? Gold Milk and Mark still with ult.
I know they really wanted to win that Insomnia game.
How do you want to recapture this?
They are unleashing everything now.
Going for it. They're desperate now. Marcato on the point. Final Judgment does find challenge. It's one tank down, but you got to take out the rest. Team Sainage might be able to still take the fight though. See if Jiong with a bit of a spike with that Mr. Fantastic, but that Human Torch is totally uncontested. The Supernova raining down fire though. It's locked down. But they're not able to kill him. The Luna Snow is healing so much. Shia finds a double. Might be looking for more. PCS, it looked good for just a moment, but they just were not able to finish off this Human Torch. And Ruthless is going to be the last to fall. This point is all Sainage. This series is all Sainage. And once again, 2-0. They do.
Nice, 2-0, clean.
Will finish off PCS, and that will be the series 2-0 once again.
And the prelim strong is Planet Sainage. Planet Sainage over PCS Zeong, sending PCS Zeong out in the preliminaries. Strong showing, but it just wasn't enough to stop them. It is 2-0s on 2-0s on 2-0s everywhere in this EMEA division, and nobody is letting up in the prelims. I got to check back to see the bracket about who actually held strong.
17
who actually
Planet.
got a 2-1, but from my memory on all the matches we've watched and casted, it's been nothing but 2-0s. And the boys just bounced back well. Congratulations, because you make the playoffs, which we're going to get next week.
Nice.
But for now, I just got to give the props to Challenge, because
Challenge,
props to Shia being heated on the Johnny Torch, because Johnny Torch on Krakoa is just a match made in heaven if you are the Johnny Torch player. But hell, if you're everybody standing in his way. And that is
Sunless Psylocke not mentioned.
I mean,
GG.
it seems like Planet Sainage, they just got momentum. They just kept it rolling. Once they got that control at that point, they rarely faltered. And again, Challenge on that Doctor Strange, putting in so much work in this fight. I mean, we saw a lot of good plays overall from Sainage. PCS had a good idea going into the first game. I feel like the draft kind of fell apart in the second game. You let Luna Snow through. You let Human Torch through.
Yeah.
I feel like there might
Definitely.
maybe been some draft mistakes that they can probably fix in a later tournament, but it seems Sainage took advantage of it, and they were just able to completely take over this series. Now for the bracket from, if memory serves, here we go. So bracket A ended up for bracket A, Ex-Oblivion ended bracket A as the number 1 seed with a 3-0 score, ascended, ended with a 2-1 score in second place. Think Twice, 1-2 and third seed. Grutafen, sadly, 0-2 will be eliminated.
Actually, we can
Bracket B, Insomnia
look at the bracket
ended
later, I think.
with a 3-0 score. Donkor right behind them with 2-1. Planet Sainage 1-2, and PCS Xiong 0-2. So they are being eliminated. Bracket B. So that's kind of how things are shaping up.
Shaping up well and shaping up beautifully. Boys and girls and every other being in the world, prelims are over, and next week we transition to the bracket. And with that playoff stage, that means we will crown a champion in that very same weekend. But for now,
is it the whole
we
thing
have to
at
bid
one
adieu
weekend?
to
That's
each
huge.
and every one of you, because that was the action over. We said we're going to do 3 matches and we're done with it. We hope you were entertained with it, but we still got more Rivals Ascension League action next week. Thank you all for tuning in. Shout out
Thank you too for watching this video, guys. And I will go back to my team now. Congratulate them. Thank you for watching again. Next weekend will be lit as well.
That's been Jig and Narwhal. Good night.